Ghana's inflation rate moderates to 40.1% in August from 43.1% in July as rate of price increases slows down for the first time in 5 months. This and many more coming up shortly. Hello there, good evening and welcome to Business Brief here on TV3. My name is Michael Obodu, and straight into our first story as the rate of price increases slowed down as inflation drops to 40.1% in August from 43.1% in July. This means between August 2022 and August 2023, rate of price increase has dipped by 3%. Although food prices continue to drive inflation, rate of price increase has slowed for the first time in 5 months.
Consistent with inflation in the past months, food and non-alcoholic beverages contribute more than half of the inflation rate that was recorded in the month of August 2023. Specifically, in August 2023, food contributed in excess of 55% of the 40.1% inflation that was recorded for the month of August 2023. This was distantly followed by housing, water, electricity and gas, and other fuels that contributed 10.8% to the inflation rate that was recorded for the month of August 2023. For the first time in several months, we're seeing the clothing and footwear division being the third contributor to the overall inflation, therefore overtaking the contribution of transport, which contributed 6.9% for the month of August 2023, and clothing and footwear contributing 7.1% of the 40.1% inflation that was recorded for the month of August 2023. The division that contributed the least to inflation rate was insurance and financial services that contributed 0.1% to the August rate of inflation.
Well, let's now bring you updates on how the last 5 months have fared with regards to inflation. And as you can see, April was at 41.2%, May a slight increase to 42.2%, June another increase to 42.5%, July saw an increase again to 43.1%, but now in August we are seeing a reverse where the price has dropped marginally from 43 to 40.1%. Now, away from that, total assets of banks improved by 21.2% on annual growth basis as of June 2023. According to Governor of the Central Bank, Dr. Ernest Addison, this is mainly attributed to short-term investments by the banks.
Banking data for the first half of 2023 reflected some improved performance. This comes after consensus reached among industry stakeholders on the treatment of losses and the timely introduction of the temporary prudential and regulatory reliefs by the Bank of Ghana. The data showed that portfolio rebalancing from medium and long-term investments to short-term investment by banks amid gradual increases in new loans. As of June 2023, the industry's total assets reached 242.4 billion Ghana cedis, indicating a 21.2% annual growth, similar to what occurred in June 2022. The strong asset growth reflected mainly in investments, particularly short-term investments, while medium to longer-term investments declined. Notwithstanding the increases in income levels, costs within the sector also increased, reflecting spillback effects from the operating environment. However, the increase in costs did not outweigh earnings, resulting in strong profit before tax in the first half of the year.
UN Resident Coordinator in Ghana, Charles Abani, has stressed the importance of local businesses in achieving the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, SDGs. He believes while Africa is still far from attaining the SDGs, equipping local businesses with the right skills and competences will accelerate the process.
To understand local knowledge, as I've said, there are many people who run successful businesses here who have not been to Harvard. So how are we tapping into that local knowledge? Because that local knowledge is key. So the work that we're doing here is a bit about finance, but it's also much more than that. Which tax incentives will enable people to get the right benefits and to bring in the right products? If Ghana wants a new, greener trajectory of growth that is more resilient, how can we create the right incentives to bring the right businesses to the table in Ghana that enable that to happen.
Let's now turn our attention to the currency market and find out how major forex are faring today. As you see, there's some relative stability with the cedi against the dollar, just some marginal movements up there. But let's now turn our attention to the global commodity market and find out how major products there are faring today. For the price of cocoa, it's up by $76. It's trading at $3,725 per ton. For gold, it's seen some slight drop in price, $2.34. It's selling at $1,911.33 per ounce. Crude oil is also up marginally, 0.16%. It's trading at $92.22. Well, that will be all for Business Brief here on TV3. For more business stories, please check out our website, 3news.com, where we have some updates from you. Cocoa Board boss responds to Mahama's post on new producer price of cocoa. Banking sector experienced improved performance in first half of 2023. Governor of the Bank of Ghana. Check out that website for more updates from the world of business. My name is Michael Obodu. Thank you for watching. As always, please stay safe.